What is up, guys? I'm finally fucking back, and this time we got the beautiful whiteboard and this excellent demonstration. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how I keep my hormones in check always for basically somewhat of a perfect physique year-round. So what do I mean by perfect? I mean tone muscle, keep my muscle, gain some muscle, and always have abs. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm going to be keeping my abs because it is perfect. I love abs. So let's start with the 3 pillars. This is the most important. If you're not doing it, your hormones are absolutely fucked. This one is somewhat important, and then this one is probably not that important at all, and it doesn't make that much of a difference. But of course, habits stack. So compounds. Eventually, it will compound, and then it will make a little bit of a difference. So let's first start with the basic necessities. You guys have to get this shit down if you want to basically have good hormones. First is the gym. So when you go to the gym, this is the most important, dude. How are you going to build muscle if you don't even hit the gym? You know, like, what the fuck? You can't build muscle if you don't hit the gym. That is the most important. For me, what has worked well is 30 minutes. This keeps my cortisol to a minimum while giving my body enough volume to actually build muscle. So I do 30 minutes, and then that's basically all, and I do it in high intensity. This will make sure that I get as much fucking volume in as possible, and I always go to failure. I suck at spelling, by the way, so if any of this is ass, just let me know in the comments. So I did gym, 30 minutes, high intensity, go to failure. You only really need, bro, straight up 2 sets per fucking muscle group. That's all you fucking need. Then is diet. This shit is important, bro. So for diet, again, this is just what I do. If you guys want to fucking count calories, go watch a different video. I'm not about that shit. But for diet, I go for a whole foods approach only. This also includes 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. There we go, right here. Diet, whole foods, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, and you want to be eating high nutrient dense foods like steak. I'm broke as fuck, so I just use ground beef. I also eat eggs and milk. There you go. Right here. This is pretty much the basics. The last one is sleep. Recovery is so important, guys. You want to try to aim for at least 8 hours. And you want to go to bed same time each night. You want to go to bed at the exact same fucking time each night, 8 to 10 hours. I go to bed at 9:15, wake up at around 8 o'clock. So, actually I go to bed at 10, but I am in bed by 9:15. So, how are you going to improve sleep? What we're going to do is we're going to be making sure our room is fucking cold. You don't want it freezing like your ass off, but you want it cold enough to basically keep you in that deep sleep. You want also a warm shower before bed. This will help relax your body. And you want to wear a pair of blue light glasses 2 hours before bed. I also try to not drink 1 hour before bed, and I don't want to eat around 2 hours before bed. But I've unfortunately, I can't do that anymore since I work. But yeah, you also want to, right in the morning, before you fucking start doom scrolling and shit, you want to get morning sunlight. So you want to go outside. I know most of you motherfuckers don't go outside anymore, but that's important, bro. You got to go outside, and you don't want to look directly at the sun, but you want to like just get morning sunlight, and that'll help set your circadian rhythm, and that will help your body basically produce, I'm gonna so butcher this, melatonin. Looks about right to me. So that'll help your body produce melatonin at the exact same time every night. You do not want to fuck this shit up, dude. I know it might take a little bit of discipline to just get it started, but hit the gym every time, high intensity, 2 sets for each muscle group, and go to failure for each fucking set. For your diet, whole foods, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. You want to be eating steak, ground beef, eggs, milk, shit like that. You can also have some rice if you need it, potatoes, stuff like that. And for sleep, 8 hours to 10 hours, and go to bed at the exact same time every night. That is very important. And also go outside. So that is the first pillar. This is fucking the basics. If you can't do this shit, click off the video, bro. Straight up. This channel is not for you. Next, let's fucking spray some of this. Oh, hopefully it's not too fucking wet that I can't do the rest. But let's see. Let's see. Number 2 is this shit right here. So I do a lot of extra exercises to boost my HGH, boost my IGF-1, and although it doesn't make the greatest difference, it will have somewhat of an effect of your muscle long term if you do this consistently. So first is stretching. You might be like, what the fuck, dude? I'm not zesty, so I don't stretch. But stretching is important, bro, straight up. So after the gym, you want to stretch. This will help loosen your muscles, and it will help reduce your cortisol. So after a workout, it doesn't matter how long it is, your cortisol will be raised. By stretching, it will help calm you down. And yeah, as well as stretching, you want to eat sugar. And I don't mean that processed shit, dude. For this diet, I don't know if I said this already, but for the diet part, no fucking processed shits, dude. That means no McDonald's, none of that shit, dude. So we're going to be doing no sugar. Yeah, I mean eating sugar, and this will be like dates. So you want dates, raisins, dried fruits, stuff like that. And that will make your, whenever your body has sugar, it will produce insulin, and that will help lower your cortisol. So stretching and eating sugar after the gym. We're also going to be doing micronutrients. So your body needs a certain amount of micronutrients. For this, I have beef liver. Raw. It tastes like fucking shit, dude. It is so bad. But just take it like a pill with your raw milk. And royal jelly. All this shit is important. We've also got sprints. I do sprints in the morning. After sprints, I have some honey. Since, that's not how you spell honey. Honey. And that'll help lower the cortisol from the sprints itself. And sprints actually boost HGH by 2,000%. It will help keep your hormones in check, bro, straight up. So we're going to be doing this, and fasting. So this is the important part. Every week you want to set aside 1 day of fasting. Most people, they have, they count calories. So they go for a day-to-day basis. For me, I eat whatever, like as much as I want within 6 days a week. And then I have 1 day of discipline. in which I do an entire fast. So right now is currently my fasting day. I ate breakfast this morning, and I'm not going to be eating until tomorrow, in which I will do another set of sprints, boost my HH even more, and then that'll reset basically my gut hormone, or not gut hormone, but my microbiome, and I will basically break the fast with some sugar, which would be yogurt and honey, which will help boost my insulin. So that is what I do, and this helps a lot. If you're already eating Whole Foods, you're straight up, you're gonna lose weight. You're gonna lose weight. And if you, for one day, you don't eat anything, that basically reduces the amount of calories you eat on a week-to-week basis, as opposed to just going day to day for like a calorie deficit. So that is what I do. I also avoid nuts and I avoid vegetables. Vegetables have anti-nutrients, which basically binds to like shit like calcium, which your body needs. So I just avoid that altogether. And you guys aren't gonna like this, but no cheat days. It's in the second pillar. So you could have cheat days and still probably have a great physique. But for me anyways, I do no cheat days, bro. Like no cheat days at all. And dude, straight up, steak is good. Steak, like I can live off steak every fucking day. I don't eat steak because I'm broke, but straight up, you could just eat steak and you're not even gonna need a cheat day, you know. So I do no cheat days. Within my diet, by the way, I still have cheese. You want to make sure to look at the back. You don't want any of that like coloring bullshit. And lastly is the last pillar. This isn't going to make a huge difference, but I personally do it, or not all of them, but most of them, in order to help save my hormones. So first is my clothes. We also got, what is it? Plastic. So clothes, basically, I only wear 100% cotton. Why, you might ask? Polyester, whenever you sweat especially, the plastic will actually leak into your body. And I don't know all the science behind it, but it basically increases estrogen, reduces your testosterone, and we don't want that shit. Same with plastic. I try to avoid drinking out of plastic water bottles. Right here, stainless steel hydro flask. I try to drink out of this, and although the water I drink from is like a giant plastic 5-gallon, it is like BPA free. It doesn't make a huge difference, but preferably glass. You want to drink out of glass for the giant container shit. And for toothpaste, I try to get those natural toothpastes. Probably avoid using coconut oil and baking soda. I know people use that. It works, and like it's not that bad, but it's just it'll ruin your enamel over the long term, so you don't want to do it that much. Next is grass-fed. I don't even get me started on the fucking science behind it. I don't fucking know. Just for your organ meats like beef liver, raw milk, royal jelly. Make sure all of this is just from reputable sources. Of course, you don't want to be drinking raw milk from like disgusting ass cows. Like that's not what you want to do. But for pots and pans, you want to avoid like not stainless steel, but you want to avoid like non-stick pans. That all has like chemicals in it, and when heated too much, and when you're like fucking scraping it, that can get into your food. Not good, bro. Not fucking good. You want to stick with stainless steel cast iron. Cast iron is a bitch to wash. So, stick with just stainless steel. For your deodorants have a lot of androgen. So I don't fucking know how to say the science words. It fucks with your hormones. So, don't fuck with regular deodorants. For me, I create my own. I'll show it to you right here. Sweet. It's like shea butter. I'll put the ingredients on the screen. So, that is the next thing. Next is grass-fed. Of course, grass-fed is going to be better. Organic foods are going to be better. But it doesn't make that much of a fucking difference, dude. My diet has been peak. I don't really do organic or grass-fed because, as I said before, I'm broke and I don't got the money. So that is pretty much all I do, is just regular focus, dialing in on the basics, like my fucking Whole Foods, raw milk, raw beef liver, and that's pretty much it. Like, you don't really have to do organic foods. Eventually, I want to start doing that just because I take my health pretty seriously. And last is just deep breathing throughout the day. This is important. It's just calming your nervous system, making sure you don't have cortisol spikes. I know it's a fucking meme, but yeah, it makes a small difference. Pretty much though, dial in on the basics before you start. Oh, I gotta make sure I sleep with 100% cotton sheets, you know? Like, this shit isn't gonna make any difference if you don't fucking go to the gym and you don't fucking eat right, you know? So this is how I keep my hormones absolutely perfect to maintain a pretty much great physique year round. I never worry about, oh, my muscle tone might go down, my abs might go down. Like, I've got this dialed in, dude. To a science, bro, to a science. Alright, that's the video, bro. One quick announcement, though. Let me just wash this down. One quick announcement. Look at this beautiful whiteboard, bro. All right. I don't know if you guys can read it, but it says free coaching, guys. I don't personally believe in coaching, but I do believe in, like, accountability and shit, and I know some of you guys need that. And if you need that, straight up, link in the description. I will be giving the first person for free because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm not going to be charging you guys for some shit that I haven't, like, perfected, you know? Like, I guess just the process of helping someone get to their goals. So, I'll help one of you guys motherfuckers down in the description. And yeah, if you guys just need information, I'm not gatekeeping shit. Everything will be on my channel. Literally, just watch videos. Everything will be on my channel. But if you guys want that, like, I guess, personal touch, and you guys want to, like, fucking talk to me, and you need someone to get your ass up in the morning, I'm your guy for that. But I do need to see you guys at least fucking ready. So if you guys want, book a call with me, and I guess I'll vet you guys out. I don't know what the fuck that word means, but I've heard people say it in this context. So I'll vet you guys. One lucky winner. So yeah, just book a call with me. I'll meet up with you guys. Peace out, bro.